Hi everybody, so today's video is going to be on contouring. I actually had a lot of requests, and that's like something that I'm super excited about, that I actually had a lot of requests to do my contouring video because of my face in my IMATS vlog video. So I'm really excited to do this. Some of the products that I'm going to be using, I'm not going to be using my Face Atelier foundation solely because, one, I don't know how to use it properly, and two, that was not the foundation that I was wearing in IMATS, and I want to show you guys the step-by-step process to achieve the face that I got for IMATS. So we're just going to do it that exact same way. So if you want to see more and how I got that contoured look. So the first product that I used was my Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer by Benefit, and I did get this on the Sephora VIB sale where you get 20% off. This was something that was, got really good reviews, and I really just wanted to try it. So basically what you're going to do is, if you have this primer or any other face primer, I would definitely start by washing your face first, moisturizing it using your primer. And we're just going to dab it like so, and in the desired spots that you need it, on my chin. And then we're just gonna rub it in. You want to make sure that your primer is in completely and all over your face, just because you don't want any spots to look different or have any discoloration or anything like that. The next step that I took was I actually did my eyebrows, and my eyebrows are not done. So if you want to put on your eyebrows, you can do that. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Eyebrow Lift and Filler, and this is just a really good pencil to use for your eyebrows if you are in a rush or anything like that. But I like it because it makes my eyebrows lighter. So I'm just going to do that off of camera right now. Just to lighten my eyebrows, I use the e.l.f. Brow Gel and Tamer, and I use just the brown just to make my eyebrows a bit lighter and to give it that nice tint so it flows nicely with my face. And then just to get my eyebrows to look like sisters and so they're cleaned up, I use this MAC Select Cover Up, and I believe it's in NC50. So the first step to contouring is selecting a foundation first, because you already moisturized and primed. And I'm going to be using the Benefits Oxy Wow, and I believe it's, I can't remember, something about nutmeg or whatever, but it was the last one on the chart at Sephora, and that's the color that I'm going to be using. And I'm also going to just use a flat liner brush, just so I could adhere it to my face, and then I'm going to blend it out with a buffing brush. Now guys, I absolutely love this foundation, like love it, because it like gives you that photo ready look, almost like you are walking around Photoshop. And this basically is your face with the foundation, the Oxy Wow foundation from Benefit. As you guys can see, it with one application, it pretty much wiped out all of my imperfections, but to further wipe the rest out, we're going to highlight and contour. So my highlighting that day, I decided to use my Ruby Kisses 3D Creator, and this is in level 12. You can get this at any beauty supply store, or you could just use your any 10 or 15 camouflage or concealer palette. I'm going to use this lighter color here, and I'm just going to rub my ring finger in it, and I'm just going to apply this concealer underneath my eyes in like a triangle motion. I'm gonna dot it out first, and then I'm gonna blend it down. You could also use a brush, but I just prefer to use my fingertips because it's a lot easier for me to work with. So I'm just gonna let that sit there for now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the same with my ring finger, and I'm just going to dab a little along my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and just a little bit in the middle of my forehead. I don't want to wing it out too much because it'll just be too bright, and again, that's more so for nighttime. It is daytime right now, and we're going for a more natural look. And for your forehead, you want to basically pat it out so it's just a little bit above your eyebrows. You don't want to bring it all the way up to your forehead because it's going to be very bright and everything, and that's never really a good look. If you have a little bit of shine up there, that's okay because we're also going to blend everything out once everything is applied. And it goes for the same with your chin as well. Okay, so now that we have our highlight applied, I'm going to start my contouring. Now because this contour here that I have in my 3D palette is basically pretty much the same color as my skin, I need something darker. What I'm going to be using is these two, and this is my flat contour brush from Morphe Brushes Cosmetics, and I'm hoping that it'll turn out good because it's actually the first time that I'm going to be using this brush. So what I did was I smudged out some of the liquid foundation onto the back of my hand, and I'm just going to lightly dab it in because I don't want a very harsh contour, nor do I want it to be blotchy in some spots. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from here, pucker my lips, and just gently dab it down. Now your contour doesn't have to be too deep because we're going to be going over it with powder. So if it's just a little light, that's great. And if you mess up, it's okay because we'll fix it. Because as you guys can see, this is a little bit thicker than this side, but that's okay because I know how to go in and fix that. And I'm also going to just contour a little bit of the bottom here of my jaw just to give it a little bit of definition. And also I'm going to apply some to just the temples of my forehead and just going a little bit around and then just blending it out. I'm going to leave my nose alone for now with the contouring because I'm just going to go over that with powder. So we're going to work into blending everything in so it looks really nice and then going over it with powder. This brown here from Coastal Scents, and I'm going to basically use my round tapered brush and I'm going to just fill it in and set it and then go over that to blend it out with my flat contour brush. So for my highlight, I'm going to set it with my Luxury Powder by Ben Nye, and this is in Banana. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit and I'm going to put it on the spots where I put my highlight, just to set it so it lasts and it does not crease. Now I will know I look silly, but now I'm going to just be using my medium shade fan brush, and I'm just going to wipe away the setting powder so it does not mess up the rest of my makeup. So now to contour my nose, I'm going to use my new matte palette, and I'm going to be using the matte brown, which is Matte Ramirez, and I'm just going to be using a smudge brush, and I'm just going to lightly dip it in and tap off any excess and then go in to contour my nose. And I'm just going to use my fingers to just mute the color a little bit because it is a little dark. And we just want it to blend in with our skin. Now if you feel that you still have a little bit of blotchiness or anything like that, you could definitely go over with a powdered foundation and just use it in the spots to kind of mute any shininess, or to just, you know, take away anything that you don't want to see, and then go over it with a blush. And I'm going to actually use my MAC Studio Fix, and this is an NC47, and I'm just going to lightly again go over with my buffing brush. I use this for everything, and just kind of run it over my face just a little bit, just to tie in everything. Now lastly, for my blush, I use that day the Nicka K Summer Glow, in case if you guys can't see it. And what I actually do is I only use the middle, so it gives me like this really deep pink berry hue. That looks really, really, really great on my skin. I actually got a lot of compliments that day. So that's what I use, and I just smack dab right in the middle. So guys, this is basically the entire look, and I really hope that you did enjoy it. And also, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And again, I just want to say thank you for bringing me so close to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. I greatly appreciate you guys so much, and just for watching and commenting and, you know, cheering me on and stuff like that. It really does mean a lot to me. Anywho, I will see you guys in another video, so bye!